Alright, let's see what Durin. What's happening to Durin now? After we kill him, I'm killing him.
Hey, a letter from the Knights of Favonius. Sounds like Albedo's back, and he's waiting for us on Dragonspine.
On Dragonspine?
Let's get going.
Why Dragonspine? I hate Dragonspine. Beto, you better have something good. I'm gonna fight you.
So this is the other Durin, huh?
Hmm? Oh. Yeah, it's his bone.
If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
Yeah. You just thought you'd be nice all of us? Damn! Calling him out?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
You... Oh,
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory
fuck is
loss
in my
hasn't
room?
spread to close friends. Yet.
That's good.
I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
you're finally here. Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you.
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Master
why are
Jean
we
filled me
looking
in
at
on what
this?
happened. And I've got a few theories.
Meow? What we
But Let's
doing?
get on the same page first.
How long you been in here for?
Exchange a tell with Albedo, who checks with Durin.
Well, physically, he's doing
How long
fine.
you been in here for?
His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from
What
an
are you
alchemy
doing?
point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
What are you doing?
The issue
Why are you so
isn't
wiggle
much
wormy
that
right
the
now?
abyssal power within him has gotten
Why
out of
are you
control.
the wiggle worm?
It's that the connection between his will and body is
What are you
fading.
doing? Why are you
If he
wiggle
ends up
worming?
losing his conscious
Why are you
will,
hugging me like you're a
his
child?
body will fall back on its biological instincts.
Oh, you're gonna do a flip?
And that's
Or
when the
KO?
abyssal power within it will take over.
Oh no. What if that happens?
This book mentioned a witch's gathering.
The reason
It
why you
seems
couldn't
like quite
reverse
a
it is
few of
because you
these
can't see
witches got
me.
themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my
Get your
theory.
ass out my face, ain't nobody trying to
Bringing
smell it.
fairy tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine.
We only like it when Bailey
means
does
using
that
one
to
Durin's
Mew.
fate to override
Because it's
the
funny.
others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat.
Hey, at least
It
she
would
doesn't
have
fart in your
required the
face, okay?
combined use
You're
of
safe
Miss
from
Barbalos's
eternal pink eye.
astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic.
I had a dog that used
After
to
learning of
fucking
Miss Barbalos's
fart
prophecy,
all the time, like right near
Durin
my
and I
head on
finally
my
came up
pillow.
with a way to settle the Dragonspine guard problem for good. And I
That's
took
good.
care of the alchemy side of things. Which,
Okay,
looking
so
back
we'll
on
be able
it,
to save Durin then.
seems to have been a part of their plan all along.
Oh,
So now,
Hmm.
there's only one
What's the-
thing missing.
The magic palette, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
Maybe.
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Maybe.
Huh?
Well,
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Hmm. We fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar off the break.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands.
Huh.
Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom, and he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring. And so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
Hmm. Okay. My God, these are huge.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Heck yeah. Let's take a look around. Hmm. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
Hmm?
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
Oh no.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration and their mind went blank.
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I
What's
found
up, puppy?
something.
Oh.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
There are still places we can check.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Okay. Destroy
Unless the little
heart of
dragon
evil
kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten.
Okay, we're gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching.